If you like what I do, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below telling me your favorite stories. This evening's story is one of my own creation. It was written 9 years ago through a reading prompt that I jumbled together using Dungeons & Dragons dice and a table of words. The rhythmic thrumming of the railcar on the tracks was akin to a lullaby to Justin. His eyes drooped, head bobbed. He began drifting in and out of light sleep. Occasionally, he'd violently jerk his head up, as the sensation of falling into a deeper sleep shook his awareness into action. Not now. Can't sleep now. Mind churning with chastisement for his lack of control and strength, he dug his thumbnail into his index finger, nearly drawing blood in the process. It wasn't that he didn't need sleep. Quite the contrary. He desperately needed to rest. He'd been running for what seemed to be days, without end or reprieve. The hours of adrenaline and constant strain were beginning to show, and soon would not be able to be ignored. Quite quickly after his self-inflicted discomfort, he succumbed to his exhaustion, being consumed by darkness as the train wheels faded away to a blissful silence born of unconsciousness. A piercing shriek tore him from his reverie. Eyes snapping wide, bloodshot and burning, Justin's heart raced and threatened to burst free from his chest. Flashing red emergency lights lit the train compartment in intermittent bursts. Slumped passengers were visible, and more than a few limp forms lined the center aisle of his train car. The stench was the last thing he noticed. Gingerly testing his injured leg as he rose from the seat, he found that, to his surprise, the lame appendage could at least bear his weight if he was careful about how he distributed the load. Shuffling gracelessly, he made his way down to the far end of the train car toward the exit door. Hanging ajar on his left, the looming portal to darkness beckoned him to quicken his pace. Sweat began to pour more freely, and nausea overtook him. Bending at the waist and grasping at the grab bar for support, Justin vomited. The burning of stomach acid and iron tinge of blood filled his sinuses and throat, prompting another bout of vicious expulsion of his deteriorating insides. Having regained a semblance of composure, Justin was able to at last reach the exit. He fumbled about for his cell phone with increasingly less dexterous hands and clumsily found the flashlight application. Expecting to step onto a train platform, Justin's flashlight did him no good as he made the commitment too early to step from the train car. Where a platform typically would have been was open air, and below him, far, far below, were the rocks lining the great ravine beneath the bridge on which the train had stalled and been devoured from the inside. Had he not already been bitten, he may have found this turn of events terribly unlucky. As that was not the case, he could do little but close his eyes and be grateful he had not been consumed while he slept. Yes, this is a better way out.